what I'm saying? What's your take on this?
Like you say, it's important, man. Like it's important to talk about this. Is like I know for me, my experience, right? Growing up in, at first growing up in a two parent household, and then they splitting apart and going through the things, not seeing one parent and not seeing this parent, and they like kind of fighting, against each other, trying to make sure like, oh, I get to see, like seeing stuff like that, it kind of affects you. And then growing up, like moving into like one parent household, like you going out, like for instance, I played sports. So like I would play sports or whatever. It'd be plenty of times where like I'm out there practicing or whatever, got games. And it's only one parent there, you feel me? Like I'm only seeing one parent at every game. And meanwhile I got my other homies, my other guys, they both of their parents there, you feel me? So I feel like they kind of in turn kind of made me look like, dang, like this is what parents are supposed to do. Like, like they supposed to fight and like never supposed to be there for their child, support their child, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And so I just grew up with that type of mentality, made me always question, you know what I'm saying? And it turned into question both my parents, you know what I mean? And just asking like what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Y'all going back and forth, but like what are y'all doing? Like y'all not, thinking about, what I'm saying, your kids' opinions and they life, their life choice and stuff like that. So we can talk more about that later. But yeah, that's my whole take on it right now. So
Okay, and I got a question. So when was the point, I guess, where you felt like you saw something different? Because you said, okay, playing sports, you had one parent there. It must have been nice because I don't know nothing about that because I was by myself. But anyways, you had you had one parent there, right? Um, when was that point where you realized like this might not be in my mind, like this is something different because I'm seeing, everybody else parents there, they're supporting, and they're all there as a group, as a unit. When did you kind of realize like my family dynamics was a little different?
Mm, I say probably like as soon as like the separation happened, and playing ball, because like growing up, that was normal to me, seeing both my parents go to, what I'm saying, come to my games, come to my practice. But like once that separation happened or whatever, and then like I would go to practice or I would go to this, and they'd be like, we look at me, as kids, we have conversations like, yeah, I got to go home, mom's cooking this, and pop's doing this, whatever. Or this weekend I'm going to hang out with my dad, we're going fishing, and I might be doing this with my mom. It made me sit back and think like, when the last time I did that? Or you know what I mean? Like I started thinking like, okay, so when I'm gonna hang out with my mom, or when I'm gonna hang out with my dad, and so that started like triggering, that started like, what I'm saying, turning the ball for me, started thinking like, okay, so what are my parents doing? Like what we doing? You feel me? So yeah, I think just at an early age, after seeing other kids, they parents doing stuff with them, my parents just not to down or anything like that, but so one individual I feel like was just on to slack off like all the way. I'm just looking like, dang. So
Okay.